Think about your career or your potential for success as a long spectrum. And on one end of this spectrum is fear, and on the other end of this spectrum is confidence. And those two things are always struggling with each other. Think of it kind of as one of those long carnival balloons with fear written on one end and confidence written on the other. And as you squeeze down on the fear side, the confidence gets a little bigger. If you squeeze down on the confidence side, the fear side gets a little bigger. And we all know that fear is an impediment to performance, productivity, and personal satisfaction, or, as you all might be concerned, with profits. Now, fear is natural. Nobody likes to talk about fear, and nobody likes to admit that they suffer from fear, but fear is natural. I'm going to educate you about fear so you understand a little bit about fear, where it is, where it comes from, why we have it, how it affects us. That will allow you, when you have a fear experience, and those fear experiences come anywhere. Calling a new client. I'll tell you, in the law business, people always complain about lawyers not returning their phone calls, because they get that phone call and they look at it and they know that this client is disgruntled about something, and you just don't want to make that call. But once you understand that that's a fear reaction and you're going to have to do that, and during that period of time you're going to be in angst about it, you take action and you get it done. So we explore what it is that's holding us back, and then last, we expand our comfort zone. Working outside of your comfort zone, everybody's heard the comment about getting outside of your comfort zone, right? Please, come in, have a seat. We have a seat on either side of the table for you. We've all heard about working outside of our comfort zone or getting outside of our comfort zone. The fallacy with getting outside of your comfort zone is that you're uncomfortable. What I like to do is encourage my clients to expand their comfort zone so that these things that they identify that used to be a problem for them become routine and aren't holding them back anymore. Stress is nothing but worry, and worry comes from fear. And worry is nothing more than looking at a future event and predicting a bad outcome. It's a choice that you make. So life shrinks or expands in proportion to one's courage, and what I want you to do is have courage. I want you to leave here today with the courage to be confident in your business, to have the tools to turn your goals into accomplishments, and the realization that your destiny is in your dreams. First thing you can do to be confident is be comfortable with yourself. I struggled with this for a long time. I just didn't like me because I knew all of the little secrets that nobody else knew. You all have them, right? Okay, be comfortable with yourself. This is who you are. God made a perfect you when he made you, and you're the only one on earth. You're the only one that can bring to the table what you bring, so be comfortable with yourself. That's the first step. Look at your flaws and go, those are my flaws. Now, some of the things we can change. I know that one day I'm going to lose some weight. My wife and I have talked about it for a year or two, generally over at Andy's. All of this is based on faith, and I don't mean religious faith necessarily, but it is based on faith. It's based on faith in yourself. You're a unique individual, and I don't know any of you well enough to know about your particular traits, your pluses, or what you think your minuses are, but it's all based on faith. I happen to get up every morning, and I set some time aside to meditate. Now, religious people might call this praying. I just call it meditating. I clear my mind. And every morning, what comes clear to me is that I have a mandate to go out and find the treasures that exist for me in life. Life for me is a treasure hunt. And everywhere I go, I'm looking for treasures. And I believe that that's going to happen. I believe that I'm going to find great things every day. Good things every day happen to me. And they do happen to me because I believe that. Every morning you can set your sails for whatever direction you want, but you have to believe it's going to work. You really have to believe it's going to work. And it will work if you believe in yourself and you exercise these things that we talked about here today. Thank you.